Hello YouTube, today we have a first place deck profile with Eric and his new deck, and he played Swordsoul with Phoenix Enforcer and some cool cards in the side deck. So yeah, let me see it.
Okay, so it's a 41 card main deck.
Alright, you could now turn off the video.
3 Ecclesia, 3 Moe, 3 Long Yong, 2 Tai. So like this is like the basic lineup for Swordsoul.
Because people are pretty new to this deck, because it's kind of new. Can you like briefly explain what they do?
Okay, if they control a monster, you supposed to summon Ecclesia, and then a quick effect during the main phase, you could tribute her to bring out like a Swordsoul monster.
From the deck?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one, when it's normal summon, you reveal a Swordsoul or Worm card in your hand, and you're supposed to summon a token. It's level 4 tuner. This one, you pitch one of those cards, and then you summon it, and it brings out a token. And then this one, you banish one of those X cards, like I said, for Moe, and you summon a token.
So
all the tokens are tuners.
So they all just work with worms?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, I mean, usually we play with the Tinny build, but like, this is like my first time playing the deck, and I just threw a DPE, and it did really well. The card that probably should be banned, Protos.
That card's obscene.
Yeah, this card actually needs to get banned. Very unhealthy card. Very good. Won a lot of games with it. But
so, like, would you think the deck would be as good without Protosing people to sleep?
I think the deck would still be good, but like this is just like the game ender right here.
That's like the VFD.
Yeah, like literally VFD, because they can't like Dark Rule Droplet it because it's already resolved during your turn. But like doing it to Drytron, calling Light, and like
or just, you know, calling an Abyss Dweller for their entire deck is pretty good. So
yeah, then the bricks. I don't have a dasher. Should be a dasher. So Celestia and what should be a dasher, but for the what's his name, DPE.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the monsters. But outside of that, I play like a lot of hand traps. I played 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Imperm, and 3 Nibiru. People don't play around this card, so like I did it to
it's a blowout every game one.
Blew them out, yeah.
And hand traps are good again?
I guess. I don't know. I liked it. I just see a lot of decks the list, they don't play these, maybe except for like this one, but like, I don't know, I just love the idea of having hand traps again in my deck. Just because like you can pause their turn and then just like get to play during your turn, which is essentially what you want to do.
Especially when everyone's just holding Dark Rulers and Lightnings, and then
sometimes like yeah, because like sometimes like Chichao Baron isn't enough, or like, you know, even if you get like the DPE push, but like, you know, to have like the hand traps as backup is really good, especially Nib, because people just
don't respect it.
Yeah. 3 of the Rhoda, Emergence, 1 of the Reborn spell. Yeah, this is spells, by the way. Fusion Destiny. I played 3 Prosperity, 3 Droplet. I wanted to play Chalice, but I just don't own Chalice. I put Droplet, and it did just fine, honestly. This is the 4D first card, Called By. I play 1 Blackout. This card actually just like cheeks. You barely ever search it. But you do play it for like, if you already have everything, you can just like search this, and then obviously it's a pop 2. But it has to be exactly 2. And I don't play Desires because I play Prosperity, obviously, to help take for like the Fusion Destiny. So I just play 1 because you don't need the second one. Alright, so like I said, that's the main deck. It's 41. Extra deck. 2 Chichao, I already say his name. 1 Changying. 1 Baron de Fleur. Most of the time the end board's like these 2 or sometimes DPE, but that's why like I like playing hand traps, because like sometimes these 2 weren't enough, but like I don't know, I liked it. Also, like you could also just summon Protos if the hand allows it to, and you just kind of like win the game off of that card alone. Draco Berserker, Dragite, Ruddy Rose, and then for this Yangzine part of it, Yazi, Double Vaxia, Chaofeng. I never made Chaofeng. If anything, it was always banished off Prosperity. I just don't own I'd rather play that Math Mech guy, the level 12. Like, yeah, because you actually just can't make this card without without like normal summoning Veiler or something. Because like in the Tenyu build, they can summon Autohara and do it, but I don't play Autohara, so I just can't make this card. So, I mean, this would rather be the Math Mech dude. That's it for the Synchros. Play Baguska Zeus, because I have the space for these 2, and then if you get Token Collector, you just summon this card and like hope for the best. And you have hand traps, so try and like help slow the turn. And then for the last 2 cards in the extra deck, this package, This card's honestly just like too good to not play sometimes.
Yeah.
I understand the 10 build is more like skillful and probably more rewarding, but I don't know, just summoning this card is just like, it's too good, honestly.
Alright, in your side deck?
Yeah. Side deck, sided 3 shifter. So this version doesn't play 10 so like you can afford to play this card where like the graveyard isn't, you're like as reliant on the graveyard. So this card's really good. Sided these. This is really good, just hitting floodgates, and mainly because I played 2 PK players and 1 Drytron. All 3 of them were doing the stupid Dagda thing with Scythe, so I wanted to have this as like a backup to try and beat that. And then 3 evenly, 2 anti-spell in order, and then 3 judgment.
Nice.
That is the side deck. Yeah, I did really well today. This is my first time like playing the deck in a little like in the local tournament, where like I beat the mirror. Where he was playing Swordsoul 10E, I beat like Phantom Knight, I beat something else. Oh, Drytron. Like I was able to like beat the meta decks pretty well. But I like the deck. Overall, it's fun.
Plus synchros are cool.
Yeah, like hand traps are just like really good.
Alright.
Yeah, and I got the box, which I'll also post a video opening this.
Oh no. Alright. Thank you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.